practical states that execute SQL queries using string, arithmetic, date and time, and aggregate functions. Practical significance: the student should be able to execute queries using string, arithmetic, date and time, and aggregate function. These practical skills will help the student to execute the queries to retrieve the needed information from the table as per the specified condition. Relevant program outcomes that are covered in this practical are discipline knowledge, experiments and practice, engineering tools, and communication. Competency and practical skills. This practical helps you in developing the following skills, that is to execute the SQL queries based on string, arithmetic, date and time, and aggregate function, and retrieve information from the table. Relevant course outcomes: create and manage database using SQL commands. Practical outcomes: write queries using these functions. Then relevant affective domain outcomes: follow safety measures and follow ethical practices. Minimum theoretical background required. SQL programming has a wide range of built-in functions to perform various operations on the database. Functions is a ready-to-use code. Users have to just know how to use it by passing the required values. For better understanding of the functions, these functions can be classified as a string function, which are used for string manipulation. Some of the functions listed here are lower, upper, init cap, concat, substring, length, instring, lpad, rpad, ltrim, rtrim. Some of the arithmetic functions for numeric manipulation or mathematical calculation, like ABS for absolute, ceiling, floor, exponential, power, square root, and modulus. Date and time function are used for the operations based on date and time provided by the user, like system date, next day, add months, last day, months between, least, greatest, date add, date sub, now, date difference, and floor. And the aggregate functions generally we use to perform calculation on a set of values to return a single value. Generally we use this aggregate functions with a group by and having clauses in the select statement. Some of the aggregate functions are like average, count, maximum, minimum, and sum. Procedure: use the EMP and department table that we have created in the practical number 4 and 5. Display the information of the table using the select command, and execute the SQL queries using numeric functions, string function, date and time functions, and aggregate functions. These are the minimum resources that are required to perform this experiment. Precautions: all SQL statement must end with a semicolon. White space is used in SQL to describe blanks and tabs and follows the safety practices. Then the resources actually used for the performing of these experiments are here: the configuration of the system, Windows 10, and the SQL Plus. Starting with the queries, the first one here we can see as select ABS minus 15 from the dual. So this will return the absolute value of a number. So absolute value is nothing but whether it is positive or negative, it will return the positive value. So here we can see instead of minus 15, it is returning the value as a 15. That is the absolute value. Then the next experiment, this for the exponential of 4. That is, it will return the value of e raised to 4 from the dual. Next is the power. So select power 8, 3 from the dual, which means 8 to the power of 3 means 8 cube. So it will return 5 and 2 as a value. Next is select modulus 25, 3 from the dual, means 25 divided by 3, and the remainder is, that is the 1, because 3 8s are 24 plus 1, so remainder is 1. So mod will return the remainder. Then the SQRT and the number. So SQRT of 81 from the dual, so it will return the value as a 9, that is the square root of that particular number. These are some of the arithmetic functions. Then coming to the string, so concat. So concatenation is used to join the two strings, two or more strings. Here we can see select concat welcome, Rahul from the dual. So we are combining this both string. So welcome Rahul. So your space is not included here. So welcome Rahul will be displayed. And here we can see the column name as the same, but it will show only up column name up to the name where it is giving the size of the value in the column, because we have not specified the size of this particular column. in any table. Then next is select rtrim, say Roger, and the character that I want to trim. Now since it is rtrim, so it will trim all the r's which are on the right hand side of the string. So we can see here it will just display ROGE, and then the remaining all are R, so that will be all trimmed from the right hand side. Similarly for the L trim, we are using the same string and the same character that we want to trim. So here we can see it is just trimming this left hand side R, because it is only the R that is on the left hand side, rest your string is as it is. Then lower, so it will display the string that we have specified in the lower case. Here we have specified sales in uppercase, so the result of the lower is it is converted into the lower case. Next is upper, so here I am inserting the text in lower case, so the result is given here in the uppercase. So these are some string functions. Then coming to the date and time function, system date, so it will return the sysdate will return the system date. So when this query was executed, the system date was 21st October 2020. So it is showing me the system date. Then select next day system date comma Thursday from the dual. So what it will do is, starting from the system date, it will show me when is the next Thursday coming. So as per the system date, it was 21st October. So next day, that was next Thursday, comes on 22nd October. Next, select add months system date comma 2 from the dual, which means whatever is your system date, add 2 months to that. So what system date was of October, so add 2 months, so that's why it is returning as a December. Then select last day of the system date from the dual. So whatever your system date is, so it will give me the last day of that month. So last day of the month is 31st October. Then the months between system date comma hire date from the employee. Now I am using the employee table. So to compare two dates, one is the system date and one is the hire date of that particular employee table. So it will give me the difference between the system date and the hire date. So here for different employees, it is showing me the difference between the system date and the hire date. So these are the months between the hiring date and the system date. Now the practical related questions, again we are using the same tables. Here we have performed some of the experiment like absolute minus 15, exponential of 4, power, modulus and square root. Again concat, LTrim, RTrim. So you can refer to the practicals that we have performed in this experiment. Then again write the output for the following queries, like to find the system date, next day, add months, last day and the months between. And theoretical question here is use of format function with the use of syntax and example, and the use of month between function with the syntax and example. And this is the exercise. So you have again here you have 6 queries here, again referring to the same table. So you can try out this queries. So these are the questions. So you can just give the solution by writing the queries for that particular question. So